Let's take a look at the supported file types inside of Perfect Photo Suite 9. Perfect Photo Suite 9 supports PSD files. Those are Photoshop files, and they contain layers. It also supports TIFF files that do not have layers, JPEG files, as well as PNG files, and it also supports camera raw files from over 200 digital cameras. Now, one note, when looking at camera raw files, the browse module is fantastic because it gives you super fast previews on that. We're looking at photos from my 36 megapixel Sony A7R right now, and you can see how quickly it loaded the preview. But one thing to note, when you're using raw files in Perfect Photo Suite 9, it's not a raw processor like Lightroom or Capture One Pro is, where those two programs are processing the raw file from the actual raw camera data. In Perfect Photo Suite 9, what it does is it will make a TIFF or a PSD file from that raw file with all the default settings that you had in place at the time that you took the photo. So we can see this photo right here is a little bit warm. I can't change the white balance to the raw data like I could in Lightroom or Capture One Pro. I can still change the white balance, or I can change the warmth of it in Perfect Photo Suite 9, but it's not going from the raw data. So if you have a photo that you have a lot of shadows that you need to pull out or a lot of highlights you need to knock down, it'd be best using Lightroom or Capture One Pro on those photos and then bringing it over to Perfect Photo Suite 9. Otherwise, if you have a photo that has a real nice exposure, using the raw data or using the raw file in Perfect Photo Suite 9, you can get really nice results. Now, this also supports a PSB file. Now, that's a newer type of Photoshop file that is for documents over 2 gigabytes in size, and you will be automatically prompted to save it as a PSB file when and if your file gets over 2 gigabytes in size. That happens to me quite often when I'm working on, especially on my large panoramics that I do. Now, the last supporting file type that this supports is a Smart Photo. Take a look at the video on the explanation of Smart Photos. Smart Photos is a proprietary type of a PSD file for Perfect Photo Suite 9 that allows you to save adjustments in effects and in the other modules. Now, you can open that up in Photoshop, but you wouldn't be able to have access to the layers that are in effects and enhance. So that's a proprietary one for Perfect Photo Suite 9.